Alright, it's time for the one, the only meme review. Yeah, and actually this is the first meme review episode of this channel, and there will be more, guys. There will be more. Alright, so I'm going to be doing a quick meme review on some memes because apparently there are a lot of them, and I'm going to be awarding the best one with 500 token promo codes. Alright, up to 5 winners, or it really depends on how many people are actually here on this channel. Alright, to find this, go to the Art of War 3 Discord, go to memes, and there you can send your entry here, and we're going to do another one next week. Alright, so let's begin. Girls, I wonder why we usually live longer than boys. Boys, top 10 organs to sell to buy Providence back. Alright. Alright, listen. If you are one of those players who is actually struggling to maintain your credits every day with just one workshop, then I don't recommend buying the Provident pack. It's because it's going to drain your bank account faster. Alright, only buy Providence pack if you have that extra money or when it is on sale. However, I mean, if you are one of those players who actually buys packs, then it's high chance that you can afford another set of credits which will help you stay afloat. However, guys, if you're buying a Provident pack, be sure you have to set yourself some extra money. It's because, yeah, it's going to drain the hell out of your credits, I swear. Alright, I don't understand this. It's an Arabic confederation. You can't defeat me. Resistance, I know, but he can't. Chameleon. well, well, actually, the solution to Chameleon is actually very easy. You can just get a lot of cyclones and place it on top of the Chameleon fog, and then your units will actually won't need to force fire anymore because they will actually see the units inside the fog. The same goes for your defenses, and the same goes for your vertex. Alright, that's what makes cyclones important. Okay, TRACIE, you see this shit, Tom-san? Legends, TRACIE. Yes, I did, Jericon. Oh, so this is supposed to be a JoJo reference. Alright, so Exterminator, I don't always die, but when I do, I do. Alright, okay. Oh yeah, like I said, this is a reference from the JoJo. Okay, what is this? How to destroy helicopters. Use infantry level 2. Listen, I really don't understand why heavy assaults can fire on dragonflies, but then grenadiers cannot actually fire on cyclones. It's kind of annoying because I was like rank 17 or 16 when I realized that, oh hell, grenadiers actually don't fire on cyclones. I find it kind of annoying. Do you really think that they're gonna be Alright, a JoJo reference. Just speed up a bit. Okay, it's not game related. Sir, do you know? Plus you're scrolling. Alright, not game related. Oh yeah, here. I just sent these pictures just to make sure that they don't die along the way. Alright. We have a torrent, a combination of torrent and Thors. Yeah, they will completely obliterate your base even from far away. And then we have Pomajahawk. Yeah, that's not the English language, unfortunately. Imagine your vertex facing these guys. Like the siege, the gun in the Pomajahawk is already in siege mode. Yeah, the moment they see the vertex, they just one shot and then they just fly out of the sky. Alright, and then we have Jackpot Rocks. So okay, what is this? Oh, it's an albatross with a jaguar on siege mode and porcupines. Yeah, porcupine. So it also has anti-air. Alright, so okay, this should be a bit slow. Next, we have King Clone. I mean, does this fly? I'm really curious with how this thing works. Does this fly or does this work both ways? Just like the helicarrier of Avengers, where it can go to the sea, it can also go to the air. Yeah, but yeah, legit, this guy would be OP. Like, very OP. And also, can it fire torpedoes in the sky? Or will the torpedoes be replaced by missiles? Alright, I'm curious with this design, alright? Okay, so here I stole a bunch of comments from Grey Hat's post regarding the meme contest. So here, we got my partner and then the AI. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why I rarely play AI. It's because it's either my partner gets defeated real hard or I get defeated real hard. Yeah, I got like 20% win rate on AI battles and I hate that. When the amount of money spent is more than the reward. Yeah, I mean, for me, like a gold spammer, yeah, it really drains a lot of your credits. I trade offer. I receive 6 reroll tokens and you receive 600 green credits. Alright. Well, this usually happens if you use reroll tokens on red ad crates. Don't use reroll tokens on free crates or those red ones. You can use them on the purple yellow one or the gold one, or you can also use it more on clan crates or even the ones that give you progress silver above crates. All right, those are the only crates I use them right now because they are worth it. All right. So, oh yeah, what is this again? Son, Daddy, you have to come home. But son, you know very well that I am hospitalized. Son, a coyote just destroyed a Zeus. Father, where? How? Why? When? Quickly save the fight. I am on my way. Is it actually possible to kite a Zeus using coyotes? Is it possible? Maybe in 1v1 it's possible, but when it's an army versus an army, I think that is very hard to execute. Alright? Next. You have received 2004. Okay, this is not related to the game. If a meme is dank, yeah, if a meme is dank, a man is not only right to steal it, he is obligated to do so. This was meant for Grey Hat. Okay. When an OG player after years of playing one faction changes faction, you have become the very thing you swore to destroy. Yeah, that I mean, there really comes a time where you max all your accounts, skill cards, and everything, and you're gonna be like, okay, I'm bored playing this faction. Now it's time to change. Yeah, that thing is inevitable. Confed saying that they can't force fire Chameleon's fog. Confed saying Chameleon. I mean, the Chameleon makes your base and a lot of things AFK. However, the only solution for that is actually placing cyclones on top of the fog. Alright, that's it. However, the problem about Confederation Shield is, I mean, they give protection, but they are very exposed. That's the only thing though. They give protection, but they are very exposed. However, for Chameleon, they give nothing except hide the units. And if the enemy is good at force fighting, then your units are done. That's the only problem right there. Alright. Now, Cyclone need 2 CP to be produced. But Dragonfly takes 3 CP and more okay, this is supposed to be credits, alright? Resources. But Cyclones beats them. Cyclone is weaker and that's why it takes 1 CP less. Full CP Porcupines can win versus full CP Cyclones. Resistance Imba! This guy actually has a point. I don't know if it's my upgrades. It's because my porcupines were fully upgraded that time. But I once faced a guy who went full CP Cyclone, and I went full CP what do you call this? I went full CP porcupines. I lost. I got beat hard. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. But then this time, actually, I found a solution that if your enemy goes full CP Cyclones, try to attack using armadillos, porcupines, and of course hawks. Never lose hawks. All right, hawks are pretty much important against this kind of lineup. Next, when you see a teammate lost rushing enemy and still making early to attack again and again versus Zeus and Jaguar army. Of course, in the 2v2, stop it. Get some help. I always love facing players especially in 2v2s where like, alright, 8 minutes of the game, my ally goes like rifleman rush, armadillo rush, and then attacks the enemy and then fails. And like, okay, it's understandable, maybe develop your base, go to headquarters level 3 and shit like that. But you know what he does? The game reached 48 minutes. And I was like having JCP, a couple of Hawks, and maybe a couple of Albas. But this guy was headquarters level 2 and spamming a lot of riflemen, which is very, very annoying. And that was actually one of the reasons why we lost, right? I really hate players like that. I mean, come on, bro. You really need to identify when you should stop spamming riflemen because, I mean, it's very late. They don't work anymore. Hey, what's your favorite tactic in Art of War 3? Assault rush. I mean, for low ranks, low to medium ranks, maybe ranks 15 below, assault rush or rifleman rush actually works. Alright. However, in the high ranks, they just get obliterated. So use them while you still can, boys. Gear Games, open the hero testing version. Cyclones everywhere. I mean, when the sandbox was released, it was actually my first month of the game, and I really had no idea what that was for. And turns out right now I actually realized what I just missed. All right, but during my matches in the sandbox, like 18 out of 20 battles, I faced players who just went full CP cyclones, and it's kind of annoying. 1 month before sandbox, what is your suggestions about new heroes updates? Add a big spaceship for resistance. Add a transformable hero for Confed. Buff cyclones and make them have only 2 CP to use. I mean, alright, I have no comments regarding game balance. A single sniper tower to stop an entire assault plus hammer rush. Me going HQ4 without scouting my enemy and not having any army to defend my base. See guys, this is the importance of scouting. Before you upgrade your headquarters and stuff like that, be sure that you need to scout the enemy first. Alright? Because I died a lot of times because of this. Learn the lesson the hard way. Make another supply center. Training a unit to not get rushed. I mean, the answer is simple, scout. Like, if you see an abnormal amount of assaults or riflemen, or an abnormal amount of fortresses or even hammers, or even 2 assault vehicle factories, that is usually one of the indicators that your enemy is planning to rush. The same goes for 2 shipyards, alright? Next, you get all the containers and upgrade your HQ to level 3 with 7 supply centers. You get rushed by the enemy. The thing about this kinds of situation is it's either hold or die, because if the enemy fails his rush, then the enemy is going to be having a very hard time because you have gotten ahead. What I like to do here is spam myself some riflemen and sniper towers in order to try and hold the attack, because usually the enemy here would usually rush with assaults and fortresses or hammers, and actually that kind of attack can be destroyed by just going full spam riflemen. Like, you don't need vehicles, just go full riflemen and then that attack can be stopped. That's actually the simple solution. Different types of headaches: migraine, stress, hypertension. You spot 20 cyclones in your enemy's base. Not only that, but you spot like 3 avia factories. Yeah, that's one of the things where you can say, oh well, I gotta spam myself some armadillos and porcupines, and also hawks. Don't forget hawks. Never forget hawks. Alright, they're pretty effective against them. When you rush your enemy and BTM her without using your newly made vertex hawk, suffering from success. I mean, yeah, I like games when they end early. It's because it gives me what the wait. Alright, now where was I? Alright, okay. So, when you took most of the containers and has all flags in the map, current objective, survive. I mean, that works. That works in domination mode. Yeah, the only objective is to survive and develop your base. Alright, guys, don't forget to develop your base. Never forget to develop your base. Alright, what's this? Oh, this, yes, putting an infantry behind the enemy headquarters and then putting it on scout mode, it actually works. I do this 8/10 of my games. It works. Just be sure that the infantry is not near any factory or barracks, so the enemy units won't fire at it by accident. Alright, this actually works. The enemy sometimes wonder if I do map hacks, but yeah, you should try this, guys. It actually works. Like, it really works. It's very effective. Alright, so next, Confederation is so imba with 2 CP hammer and cyclone. Devs should nerf them. Okay. I mean, I really don't understand. This is where I get confused by the game mechanics. Like, in the description, the game literally says that resistance have cheaper units, easier to produce. All right, but then it turns out they cost more CP, and sometimes they are more expensive than their Confederation counterparts. I'm really confused. All right. Enemies rush early. Me who just upgraded my headquarters to level 3. Alright, scout guys, scout. Don't forget to scout, it's very important. Wow, how you get like that? Every time I see cyclones, I don't want to push up. I mean, for now, we rarely see players who do cyclone spams. It's because they can be easily countered by hawks and armadillos and porcupines. But after the update, yeah, trust me, a lot of players will do that. What gives people feelings of power? Money, status, having 4 vertexes or hawks in the first 8 minutes. Yeah, I mean, if you are that guy who gets like 4 or 2 hawks or vertexes in just like 5 minutes or 4 minutes, yeah, you feel like a boss. You can finally bully the enemy and just scare him out. Like, if you fly those hawks or vertex at the enemy base, yeah, there's a high chance that the enemy will surrender. Trade offer. I receive 1/4 resources and 2 CP. You receive free win and toxic resistance messages after the game. I mean, all about these memes is basically about cyclones being overpowered. I mean, yeah, even I recommend that to give them a nerf. All right. Next, using all kinds of units like how campaign told us. Using 3 imba units to counter everything. Spamming 1 imba unit over and over again until the enemy gives up. Using 3 imba units, I think that pertains to JCP and the ZTS combo. Yeah, it's pretty much most of the games you see, most of the combinations you see in the high rank. Life hack videos. Alright, okay, not related to the game. Gears of War 3, he's convinced but he's got the okay. Scouting enemy with assault rifleman. Scouting enemy with dragonfly. Using hawk vertex to scout enemy. Building towards your enemy and make a rocket sniper tower near enemy base to scout. This works. The only counter to this is actually just mammoths, vertex and torrents. Yeah, that's what works. Okay, X3M, chameleon. I fear no man. All of these views are about cyclones. Come on. I am going to use you for yeah, that's the time. If you scout something like that, yeah, you better spam hawks, buddy. You better spam armadillos and some porcupines. Me, when my friend has contract to do, but I have finished mine before this battle, and I have 2. Yeah, just make fun of the enemy. Make random units or make a nuclear confederation. JCP coming inside your base. New art masterpieces made by wall spam. Gotta admit, guys, the wall spam is actually an OP tactic. I think it needs to be reworked. Like, you can't build a near enemy for like 2 or 3 cells away, because like building in front of your enemy is kind of like OP and annoying. Of course, it's kind of annoying. The enemy is attacking you by dragonflies. Panic. You have some hammers to defend your base. You have some hammers to defend. Yeah, that's a problem with hammers. They can't fight air units. Placing bunker and wall in all possible entrances. Build rocket tower and anti-air tower near the bunkers. Make torrent and typhoon and siege them near base defenses. Start blowing your enemy base with doors. Yeah, this is very annoying. Very annoying. Like, campers are very annoying. The only solution to them is you either find a way to actually manage to break inside their base, or you just go nuclear and ham their base. Alright? Don't forget to get yourself some hawks to counter those Thors, and of course some good vision in the map. Alright, that one hidden rifleman in the tree. Me trying to move my army and spotted to have a surprise attack on the enemy. Yeah, that is why you need to scout the forest with cyclones before moving on forward first. Alright? Oh hey, I'm gonna notice most of these memes are actually coming from Rock is Coming. Alright, already see a winner here. Players who don't know about hero update. Mini nuclear on Leviathan, one-shotting an entire army without generation. New container collecting system. Yeah, I think the new container collecting system is fair. Cyclones rotating to enemy and attacking it while moving in different direction. That's kind of OP. OG players, unlimited construction yard at HQ4. Wait, is it actually limited at construction yard at HQ4 or 5 now? I will check that later. Okay, what did you do? I force fired my partner in buildings because I didn't like the way he played the game. Don't do that, guys. Just don't. I mean, if your partner is getting toxic, just tell him like, dude, don't do this, don't do that. But maybe he's actually doing that. It's because his units are poorly upgraded. You never know. Just ask. Alright? Don't force fire buildings. Spelling, what is the... okay, not related. We need to fix game. Ban crazy. Buff Cyclone. Nerf energy shield. How do I counter Leviathan? The solution is simple. Press that button and surrender. Hey, I mean, the Confederation also has Solaris. It's kinda OP though, except it can't fire anti-air. But it's kinda OP. Still. When a Jaguar accidentally moves out of Chameleon's fog in the middle of the fight, guess I'll die. Yeah, it's kind of hard controlling your JCP, and then some of your units just like go YOLO out of the fog. I'm like, okay, you wanna die? Then go ahead and kill yourself. You start a 2v2 game with random partner. He is playing so good and defended his base. 1 versus 2 fight. You win the game and see he has 4 medals and plus 80% win rate. Okay. He invites you for the next 2v2. Oh, yeah, that feels good. But the thing about that is you also get hard opponents. Alright, you also get hard opponents. I used to play 2v2. I like playing 2v2 with Dracon Art of War. You can check out his YouTube channel. I mostly face players that are ranked 21 or 22. And man, they are very hard. Like, my Jaguars are all maxed, but they barely scratch the Zeus. And it's kind of annoying. Show me the slowest thing in this world. Snail. Sloth. I mean, the loading is kind of annoying, especially when you start. I don't know why. When I have fast internet, this thing usually happens. Zeus Shield Torrent Army. Aggressive porcupines that left the fog and attack enemy with army without your order. Yeah, that's what happens when you forget to order them to hold or stay still. Chameleon, you took everything from me. Cyclones, I don't even know who you are. Yeah, all the memes are about cyclones. You can. Force fire and bomb. Force fire and bomb. The chameleon's fog. You can force fire and bomb the chameleon's fog. Resistance imba, chameleon too strong. Yeah, guys, cyclones and bomb. I mean, JCP is pretty easy to actually beat. Resistance, how do I stop cyclones bomb? Developers, that's the neat part. You don't. Resistance player when they lure enemy units where they have placed mines and have grenadiers hidden in trees. Yeah, that's actually a decent tactic if you manage to apply that, but that's kind of hard. That's actually very hard to do. POV, you didn't scout. Okay, I don't get this one. You can images you can hear. Insufficient energy. Germany, Britain, America. Okay, not related to the game. This is Bob. Bob doesn't rank camp to bully weak players. Bob gives second chance to players whom he defeats them in the first attack. Be like Bob. Okay. Everywhere I go, I see his face. Yeah, that a lot of players, even me, I usually place that so that my opponents don't insta surrender. It's kind of annoying. Snipers rank 13. I can destroy Zeus with a few shots and destroy bunkers with 10 shots. Nothing can even reach me. Snipers after rank 13. I hope I get 1v1 versus Assault. I mean, place them properly. If you do that, then yeah, they're actually pretty OP. You play AI with random partner as resistance. Your partner trains few snipers in the first 3 minutes of the game. He destroys green defenses with those snipers, but green reinforcements arrive and destroys your partner. He destroys green defenses with those snipers, but green reinforcement arrives and destroys your partner. Alright, that sucks. When your HQ level 5 gets destroyed by Vertex Hawk spam, best I can do is and the HQ rebuild. They should change that to level 5 or the latest level of your HQ. It's kind of annoying. And that's it. We have reached 23 minutes. We have reached the end of the memes thread. One thing's for sure though, Fat Squad Rock is coming, is surely getting an award. Alright? So next time I'm going to do another meme review. Guys, send your memes here so that you get a chance to win 500 tokens. Alright? And also, I am coming up with a video. I think I already gave a clue here with what I did a while ago. But there is another fun video that I am actually planning to, already in the making of publishing. Alright? So it's gonna be fun. So if you're new to this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're almost at 350 subscribers. Thank you so much for the support, guys. I guess that's it. See you next time on the meme review. I'm going to be leaving a message to the winners. Xeonexis over and out.